Oh, I'm flying weed. Right, we're off to our flying site today. It's a lovely warm morning, but boy is it wet. We've got puddles in the middle of the race and puddles through the paddocks. And the farmer here, Travis, said if I probably won't be able to get into a paddock, I'll bog my four-wheel drive down. But we should be able to set ourselves up on the race. We'll be able to fly in the paddock by walking into it. Here you go, Bags Knot, we go through there. We might go further up. Shift this wire tape out of the way. So I thought we might fly Sky Surfer to start off with, because I haven't flown for such a long time. And we'll need to get the thumbs back in working order. Last year I snotted this one into the ground, destroyed the fuselage. The wings are still okay, so I've kept the wings. So effectively now I've got some spare wings. Just tuck this away here. Have a go at flying this. Let's do a quick check, make sure everything's in. We've got wind coming over this way at the moment. Landing here's going to be, well, landing's not going to be the problem. Trying to recover the model's going to be the problem because of all the mud. Let's go into this paddock. Right. Quite amazing how quickly you lose your orientation.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm getting this because I can't see the plane in the viewer. I think I am. Trying to keep out of the cow poo. My Gucci gumboots.
What's Gucci gumboots? You say Gucci gumboots?
Gucci!
Gucci? Oh, you said Gucci. Give the talk a tune up, George. And there's the aileron. Sort it out. Yeah, once I hold a bit of. Yeah? I'll come and bring a landing, in for a landing.
Into the poo.
Into the poo. Into the poo. And we got into an entirely different subject. Didn't we, dear?
Yes, it went into the gutter. About rubbers.
How much protection do you get from frayed rubbers? Love it. out of battery before we actually run out of battery.
Remember the time you didn't put that in?
Yeah.
And it just crashed?
It's embarrassing here at the ground. That time we went and visited Bruce down at
Yeah. Inaugural flight, 2 seconds.
inaugural flight. Or no, I got it into the air. I flew it for a little bit, and then I realised they hadn't done it. They had to come in and land it.
No, but you crashed the first one, remember?
Yeah. Actually, it was quite nerve-wracking when we went down to see Bruce. And you go and see the Lord and Master.
Oh, only because he's been doing it for yonks.
Yeah. Okay, so
Did you make any out of my gin cans? You were saving my pink gin cans.
yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, we'll see how this goes, eh?
Yeah.
After all, it can only crash. Can you imagine here? I feel quite nerve-wracking. I feel quite nervous throwing these things into the air. Imagine what it's like being a test pilot and flying I don't know, something weird and wonderful like those German SRN, what's it called? Asymmetric? Is that quite the right word? Where the aeroplane's sort of all off on one side and not on the other. And for the first time, you're going to fly the thing for the first time. You imagine how nervous they were.
Yeah.
Trim record on this one too. Yeah.
It's going up. It's going to meet the... Oh shit! It fell over again. It's going to meet the space shuttle.
Yeah.
SpaceX, whatever it's called.
A couple of mistakes high. You've lost orientation again.
It's drunk. It's made out of bloody bourbon cans, mate.
Yeah, no. Considering it's made of bourbon cans, I'm doing really well, eh? What does that mean? Battery flat on the controller.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, that's not two mistakes high.
Uh-oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's lost his nose.
Oops, oh dear.
They only just missed me as well.
The pilot had too many bourbons.
He just missed me by a bloody whisker.
Did I?
Yeah. Trying to find it in the viewfinder. Bloody
Give me
see
a
it.
haircut yesterday, I was trying to give you one today.
You wait till your next one. I'll share you.
Didn't cost me an awful lot. Just a bit of drinking and some foam and an old Hyundai car, so there you go. One of the things we wanted to do today is try the glider out. We've got all the components here. It's actually a little bit too windy. You probably can't tell on camera, but it's getting a little bit too windy, and I've already snotted one of my aircraft. But what we might do is we might just try a glide test into this paddock to start off with and see how we go. To be able to select the thing. Spectra. Spectra model. Sure, I've done all this before. Why won't I go in there? Here we go, that's better.
Bit of brute force, mate.
That's it. Not to mention a little bit of ignorance. Okay. Got quite a little bit of breeze here at the moment now. Port side. No port left in the bottle. Port's red.
Got to stretch those rubbers.
Absolutely. Yeah. Need as much protection as we can from them.
Too late now, buddy. Too old for that.
Yeah, they've failed twice, haven't they? Yeah. We dare tell the kids
I'm
that?
sure the children will love to hear that. Not. Lots of lambs over there.
Yeah. I'll change the subject.
So what are you going to do? Just chuck it into that paddock?
In theory, you throw it.
Okay.
We've got flight control, so that's left. Oh, sit in here. Stand behind the aeroplane. Do this properly, otherwise I'll break it. And that should be ailerons, and I've got no. That spoilerons in. We'll keep the spoilerons out. Maybe the grass isn't a bit longer. Right. Give this thing a throw. Certainly feels like it wants to go. CG's in the right place, isn't it? I've checked all this at home, but yeah. CG's actually in front of the spar. Well, we'll give it a throw. Give it a toss. Go straight into the wind with it. See what happens. Survived the first flight.
Just be careful, that's real mucky. Yuck.
Well, one of the challenges of flying in New Zealand in springtime.
Do the cow shit. Is there poop all on it? All through it? Ooh. Yummy.
Yummy. Look at this.
Oh, a real skid mark there.
Yeah, a real skid mark. A green skid mark. Anyway, the good news is it survived its flight test, even though it was really only a throw. I'll need to have a close look at the ailerons because for some reason I had full right hand aileron in to stop it from turning over. So we'll have a look at that. That'll do for today. We've got a bit too much wind here to make me confident that we'll be able to keep control of this thing. That'll do for today. We've broken enough aeroplanes for today.